Hi students, good morning. Students of 9th standard English medium. Today we are going to learn Sanskrit subject. Already I told that because of COVID-19 we all have to maintain social distance and also have to stay at home. So again I remind you that with the means of this video I am going to teach you Sanskrit subject. And now open page number 18, poem 5, Subhasit Vaibhav. Students, what is there in this poem? Let's see. Okay, students, first of all, in Sanskrit literature there are many poetic works has been written by great poet. Same way, there is one great poetic form, it's known as Muktak, and Muktak, if you will see, in short it will say very broadly knowledge, that is known as Muktak. And here the title is given as Subhasit Vaibhav. Students, if someone asks that what is the meaning of Subhasit Vaibhav? Subhasit, that means you will separate this word, then you will get the answer. Subhasit, Su plus Asit means, Su means good and Asit means bless. Means something gives bless as good way, that is known as Subhasit. And Vaibhav means wealth, treasure. So here your title is Subhasit Vaibhav means treasure. Okay, treasure of wealth, Subhasit Vaibhav. Students, before I start this poem, let's little bit what we will learn today. I tell you. Students, today we will learn verse number 1, 2, 3 and 4. Means on page number 18 you will focus on verse number 1, 2, 3 and 4. Now students, I want to give short intro of 1, 2, 3 and 4, what you will learn in this verse. So students, before I say anything about this poem, let's keep book in your hand and also keep notebook in your hand. Whatever pencil, pen you want to take, then take it. Okay, I am telling you what is there in first verse. Students, in first verse we have to learn 6 things. How any person will be great one by following these 6 things. If you will follow these 6 things, then you will be succeed in the life. Means in first verse you will get the moral of 6 things. If you will follow, then you will be successful one. In second, you will see in life everything is going on, everything is gone away, that means everything will be destroyed, but one thing will be stay as usual. एक चीज़ है जो वैसे की वैसी रहती है हमारे जीवन में. Which thing is that have to learn in second verse. After that we will learn third. What is the concept is there in third? See, third is given difference of good one and bad one. Here in this given who want to whom to. Okay, means कौन क्या चाहता है और क्या करना चाहता है उसके बारे में हम पढ़ेंगे. Means difference between people, person. Okay, another we will learn how the person see. For example, animals how see, kings how see, Brahman how, means how all see everything different way. Okay, and we have to know in this verse 4 number difference about foolish one, how the foolish people are present in our society, how they will do activity. These types of knowledge we will get in 4th number. So students, 1, 2, 3 and 4th, let's you pay attention. Students, before I start I want to read whole poem and you will pay attention. What is there in first verse? See, माधुर्यम अक्षर व्यक्ति पदच्छेदस्तु सुस्वरः धैर्यं लय समर्थ च षडेते पाठका गुणाः. फर्स्ट वर्स. सेकंड वर्स, चलम वीतम चलम चितम चले जीवत यौवने. चलाचल मी इदम सर्वम कीर्तिरेव हि जीवति। थर्ड, मक्षिकाः वर्णमिच्छन्ति, धनम् इच्छन्ति पार्थिवाः, नीचा कलह इच्छन्ति, शांति इच्छन्ति साधवः, गावो गन्धेन पश्यन्ति, वेदेः पश्यन्ति ब्राह्मणाः। ओके, दीस् आर ब्राह्मणाः। चारे पश्यन्ति राजनः चक्षु अभ्यमित्रे जनाः। नेक्स्ट फिफ्थ नंबर, दरिद्राय धनं देयं नानं देयं जडाय च, पिपासिताय पानीय शुद्धिताय च भोजनम्। लोभा आत्मक्रोधः प्रभवति, लोभाकात्मः प्रजायते, लोभा अन्मोश्च नाशश्च लोभश्च पापस्य कारणम्। तक्षकस्य विषं दन्ते, मक्षिकायाश्च मस्तके, वृश्चिकस्य विषं पृच्छे सर्वांगे दुर्जनस्य तथा। ओके, नेक्स्ट, उत्सवे व्यसने चैवं दुर्भिक्ष शत्रुविप्लवे, राजद्वारे शमशाने च यत्तिष्ठति सः बान्धवः। Okay students, now let's what is there in first, second and third, fourth you have to learn. Keep book in your hand and you want to write pencil work, then also do, because I will say underline this word, underline this word. Okay students, see, in first words 6 things have to know. Before I start to teach you, let underline words. How many 6 things you will learn in this first words? First, underline madhurya. First, underline madhurya word. Second, akshara vyakti. Then third, padachhedastu. Third, shuswara. Fourth, dhairyam. And fifth, laya samarthya. Okay, 6 things understood, student? Underline done. Now next, now understanding. Madhuryam students, that means sweetness. All must have to make sweetness in speech. Akshara vyakti means clear pronounce, means we must have to speak with clear pronounce. Second, third, division of stanza means students we must have to divide everything after speaking, means division of stanza. Then suswara means sound quality. We must have to follow our great and melodious sound quality. Then dhairya means patience. We must have to know about patience. If we will do patience, then we will be successful one, students. So remember this thing. Laya samarthya means having ability to mix beat, rhythm in our speaking, in our work. Cha sadete means these 6 pathaka gunaha means readers. Now we are reading this poem, so we are readers. So here poet telling this pathaka gunaha means these 6 things the reader must have to, gunaha means have to accept. These 6 things must have to accept in our life, students. Okay, again repeat if any confusion is seen. Sweetness, clear pronunciation, division of stanza, sound quality, patience, beat. Okay, these 6 things, say 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 and 6. These 6 things as a reader we must have to accept. If you will accept these, students, then must you will be successful one in your life. So our poet is telling that let follow this in your life with heart, confidently you will successful one. So this is the translate of first verse that I am telling. The reader have to accept these 6 virtues like sweetness, clear pronounce, division of stanza, sound quality, patience and rhythm or beat. Okay, understood, students? Now second, let's understand. What is there in second? What are the things going on? See, chalam vitam, chalam chitam, chale jivata yuvane. 3 things. Chalam vitam means wealth. Chalam chitam means mind. And jivata yuvane means chale jivita yuvane means our youngerness is also gone away in our life. 3 things. Chala chal idam sarvam. means this everything chalachal means is going on. Kirti reva hi jivati. Remember, Kirti means our famousness, our work, our welfare works. Hi jivati means only live. Okay, students. Here the second concept is there. Everything will gone away. Everything will be destroyed. Whatever you will do, but your kirti means famousness will be stay as usual. You want to be famous yourself, what you will do? Society work to help to all and think positive for all. Okay, if you have no money, then also have to give to all. That is the known as kirti, famous. Okay, you will do help to all, then you will be one day famous. Someone say he is very helpful, she is very helpful. That means if you will not present in this world on this earth, then also people will remind to you, remember to you that one people, that one person, whatever is a great one, he or she what. Okay, so here according to our poet, chalam vitam chalam chitam chale jivate yuvane, means chalam chitam vitam, sorry, means our wealth is gone away, our mind is also gone away. That means we will forget anything when our age is reached to the 55, 56, 60, 61, that means old age. That means jivanam yovane means our youngerness also will not be stay as usual. Chalachal idam sarvam means these all things will be gone away. Sarvam kirtihi jivati means only our famousness will be stay as usual. This is the concept of this. So here the question is, see, what are things going on, means which types of things going on. So remember, wealth, mind and our youngerness will gone away. What did stay? What is stay? Our famousness will be stay as usual, students. Okay, this is the most important question for second verse. Now see third. What is there in third? Makshika varnam ichanti. Here the given the difference between a people, okay, and animals, whatever. See, Makshika varnam ichanti. Makshika means bee, students. Varna means wound. गाँव लगना. मक्षिका हमारे ऊपर बैठेगी और बराबर बीट करेगी और गाँव बनाएगी. वाउंड मीन्स बी वांट ओनली वाउंड. मी जो होती है आगे सीधा मारेगी, बस ओनली इट वांट इट. नेक्स्ट, धनम इच्छन्ति पार्थिवा. Dhanam means wealth and Parthiva means king. Means king only want wealth. How I will increase my wealth, how I can increase my kingdom, my court, whatever. Another, Nicha Kalaha Icchanti. Nich means bad one, bad quality one. Never think about positive to all. Always think negative and be selfish. That is known as Nicha Kalam Icchanti. Kala means fight, quarrel. Okay. So the bad one always want only kalah means quarrel, fight. Icchanti means want. Santi icchanti sadhava. These things must have to remember. Sadhava means good one. A person, one who always think positive for other. That is known as sadhava. Santi icchanti sadhava means a good person will always follow only peace. Always want only peace. Never think that someone fight, someone quarrel. Okay, always want only peace, like Gandhiji, ahimsa paramo dharma. Okay, this way. The third is a concept about makshika varnam icchanti, means we wants only want. Dhanam icchanti parthivaha means king wants only wealth. Nijaha kalah icchanti means bad one only wants quarrel. But santi icchanti sadhava means a good person always wants only peace. This is the concept. Here I have written me, only one want, king want wealth, bad one want fight, good one want peace. Understood, students? Now last verse of today. See what is there in this. Gao gandhena pashyanti. Gao means cows smell. Means cows see only by smell. You know, shepherd grazing cows and cows goes behind him. That is known as the Gao Gandhena Pashyanti, means cows look only by smell. Vedi Pashyanti Brahmanaha means Brahmins see only by Vedas. If knowledge about Vedas, then Brahmins see this. Next, Chare Pashyanti Rajanah. Chare means spy, Guptachar, that means, and king means राजा, means king see only by spy. गुप्तचर होगा उसी के आंखों से ही राजा देखेगा. अनदर लास्ट जॉइनेड वर्ड राजाना चक्षु अभ्यामित्र. अभ्य मीन्स फुलिश वन एंड वॉक only by, okay, here sorry students, only by other means foolish one. Abhyantarah janaha means a foolish one person always follow only to the other. They can't take decision own self. Okay, so this is the concept of this fourth one. Again repeat. Cows see only by smell, Brahmin see only by Vedas, and king see only by spy, but foolish one see only by others. If other one say this accept, then foolish one say okay, I am ready. This way. This is the concept what we learn today, students, in this words. Okay, one time translate, then you will refer it at home, students. Let's see. The reader must have to accept these 6 things. Always have to sweet, and also have to clear pronunciations, and always have to division of standard and sound quality, patience and bit. Second, wealth is gone away, mind is also gone away, youngerness is also gone away, and everything will be gone away, but only famousness will be stay as usual. Third, we want only bound, king want only wealth, bad one want only quarrel, but a good one want only peace. Third, understood? Fourth, see, cows look by smell, king and Brahmin see by Vedas, king see by spy, but foolish person look and walk only by others. This is the concept today we learn, student 1, 2, 3 and 4, that you will learn at your home. So take care and thank you.